47 if you want to address me by that. Today in today in this video I'll be showing you how to build my Monorail The Mystic Ghost. Honestly, I have no idea why I come up with the Mystic Ghost as a name for it. We better make it daytime too. Daylight cycle off. As you can see here, I've got two already built here. They've each got an engine and 5 carriages. Now, all 5 of the carriages are identical, so I'm only going to show you how to build one carriage. But I'll show you how to build the engine and one of the carriages, and you can make it as long or as short as you want. So yeah, so I guess let me get to showing you how to build this. And plus, before I just quickly before I start building it, the castle, the horse, and the rabbit, and the sphere house, and that modern house up there on the mountain, these are not my designs, and these are actually TSMC Minecraft's designs, so credit goes to him for them as well. Thank you, TSMC Minecraft. He has some great builds, and you really should check out his channel. Although this where the horses are is mine. It's like a little horse stable castle thingy. Anyways, let's get straight into this. Now, first thing we want to do is build the rail itself. So you're going to want some grey concrete, some iron bars, and some pillar quartz block. The rail is very simple. You're going to want to build it at least 2 blocks high from the ground, like that. But I'm going to be making my rail a bit higher. Now you can make it as the rail as high or as tall as as high or as low as you want. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see. So I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna raise this up a bit. I'll chuck that on there, and I'll chuck that there. I'm just going to do this and drag the rail back. You want to drag it back pretty far. But yeah, if you want to make your monorail longer, feel free to do that. If you want it to be longer or shorter, or it's really up to you how long or short you want it. If you wanted to, you can. If you wanted to just build the engine, then sure, that'd be cool too. But I mean, I don't know what's a monorail without its carriages. But yeah, as long or as short as you want it, it's entirely up to you. Right, so now we have our stretch of rail. Right, my armour is still in my inventory. That doesn't matter. Now, to start with, we're going to start by getting a few simple materials. So, first of all, we're going to want white concrete. That's white concrete block, of course. We also want some quartz stairs and some sea lanterns. We'll have some quartz slabs. We're going to need black stained glass block. We're also going to need blue concrete. Of course, you can make it any colours you want, but I'm going to be making it like these ones. You'll also need black concrete as well. You'll need doors and buttons. And I think there is another. Yeah, there is a. I think there's a couple of other things we'll need, but this will do us for now. So. Alright, so I think I've counted that out right. I'll just quickly recount. Good, that's right. Now, coming over to our rail, we want to place 14 blocks of white concrete in a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Forgive me for having to run backwards and forwards between there and my monorail. And next to that row of 14, on both sides we want a row of 13, and after that on both sides of that a row of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It should line up directly with the back. Now let's come back over here. We'll just line this one up. Get this one right there. Good. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So it should be lined up with directly with the back as well. And get this one here. Now, alright, so let's see. If I'm correct, we need a quartz stairs here and one here, and we need to, that'll be there like that. We need to place some white concrete along here like this, with more upside down quartz stairs along it like that. Now we want to do the same thing over this side. So that's pretty much another row of 12 along like that. So what's next? I think. Oh no, hold on, we've done something wrong. Sorry about that, guys. We actually want it like that. There we go. So I think that is right now. Yes, that's good. Right. Now for the next layer. Right, so here we go. Alright, so we want to place a concrete block there with one in front of it like that. And each side of that we want a sea lantern. Like, starting from this block, each side of that we want to go left and right by one with sea lantern. Hold on, something's not right here. Let's see, how have we got that? Oh, right, hold on, I know what's the problem. There we go. It is right, sorry about that. Yeah, we want it to be like this. So, behind this block with the sea lanterns, we want to place another block here, and go left and right of that block by 2, like that. And then I'll do it again to show you. So behind this block here, we want to place 1, and then go this way by 2, and this way by 2, like that. And I'll just double check that one more. Yep, that is good. Now we want to bring this all the way, just like all the way to the back, like this. We want to leave that there because there's going to be a door there. And bring this one all the way back up to the front. Now, I'm going to do the very front first because it's a bit tricky. Yeah. So it's best to get the tricky parts out of the way first. So, coming up here, up to here, we want to place 3 glass in a row on here. 1, 2, 3. Like this. And we want to place 2 here like this. And 2 more here like this. And behind it, a white concrete. Now we want to place a blue concrete there and there. It'll make sense in a minute soon. Let's get this front and tilted part done. So we want to grab our quartz slabs. We want to place quartz slabs along the top like that, and like that, and like that. Right. Now we want to place white concrete blocks there, and we want to get our quartz slabs, place one there, and then place one on behind it, and then destroy that first one we placed on that block. So now we can drag that back like that by another 2. And we also want a concrete block there and one there. So like that. Now, let's see what's next. I do once again apologise for having to switch between these. So, what we want? Okay, so we want concrete block on the back of here one more time. Place one of the slabs there, extend it back by 1, then remove that first one. Now we want to place a concrete block there and a slab on top of it. Also we want to extend this slab back by another 2. Place a concrete block there and a slab on top. Okay, so alright. So let me see, we want to, I think we want to, yep, we want to place 2 concrete blocks on top of that blue one like that. And this is where it made sense to still put those 2 blue ones there because we need them there. They are part of this very front part. And hey, wait a second. Oh no, wait, sorry. We actually don't want to place 2 on top of the blue one. We only want to place 1 because we put a quartz step, like quartz stairs there instead. Sorry about that. So we want it like that. Now I think that's that front part now taken care of. So I'll just do a quick check and make sure we did it right. Yes, it looks like we did. Good. Now we want to do a pattern with the glass and the blue concrete. We want to start here, place a glass, then a blue concrete, then a glass, then a blue concrete, then a glass and a blue concrete, and a glass and a blue concrete, like that. We want to do the same on this side, so I'm just going to place the glass blocks and then I'll place the blue concrete like this. Now I don't think I'm going to have to go over there and have a look to build the carriages, because I am pretty sure I remember how to build those. I know I'm a bit silly, aren't I? I'm a bit forgetful. So we want to drag this back, and we also want to raise this up by yeah, we want to raise that. We also want to raise this one up by 2 as well. And we want to place that there. And then we want to come over here and extend that back like that. Now, yeah, so I'm gonna, so we'll finish this, the engine off first, and then I'll show you how to build carriage. Now, as I said, all the carriages are identical, so if you know how to build one, you know how to build the rest. If you want to make it longer, all the carriages are identical. So now we want to place 3 sea lanterns atop here, like that. And we want to grab our quartz stairs and drag them back to here like this. So let's go over here and do the same thing here. Drag it back like this. And now we want to grab each of these slabs and bring them back all the way back down to on top of here, like this. Now, I'll do the interiors last, because I think I'm going to have to quickly run back over here to check the interiors. But so yeah, that's the main engine itself complete. Now we want to come over here. We want to get our quartz slabs, and we want to place 3 along this, like this, like this. And we want to place 3 more behind that as well, like that. So we've got 2 rows of 3, like this. Now we want to place 1, 2, 3, and black concrete's going up like that, on both sides, just like that. And then we want to chuck one in the middle. Then we want to place quartz slabs on top of that. And we want to do that directly behind that line as well. So we want to pretty much do the same thing, because this is where the carriages connect to each other and they connect to the engine. And we also once again want to place 3 more slabs up here like this. So right now we should have something that looks like this. Oh, that Xbox One over there in the distance, TSMC Minecraft has the tutorial for that too, so it's also his design. Although I'm actually playing on PS4, as you can see. So now, we want to. So yep, we want to start here. We want to place a white concrete block here, and then one on top of it, and then extend that one over like this, and then extend it down by 1. Each of the carriages, each of the main parts of the carriages are 15 blocks long. So we want to do another 14. So starting from this block and counting this block, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like that. And then we want to extend these two sides up like this. Now, we want to bring this along like this. We pretty much want to form like a, to start off with, we pretty much want to form like a rectangular box shape. Like this. Now, let's get our quartz stairs, because we want to place our upside down quartz stairs along like this. And we want to do that on both sides. Now we also want to drag concrete along the tops of the, well, the bottoms I should say, because they're upside down quartz stairs. So the bottom of the quartz stairs is facing up. So we want something that looks like this right now. Now we want to come over to here, and starting with this corner block here, we want to raise it up by 3 with the white concrete. 1, 2, 3. We also want to do that right next to it. And sorry about that. Hold on. We want that middle block to we want that middle block there to be a blue concrete. Sorry. So we want to raise this corner up by 3, remembering that the middle block is a blue one though. So 1, get the blue one, that's 2, and then get the white one, that's 3. And we want to raise the white concretes up next to it by 3 like that. And then we want to chuck one in the middle like that at the top. Now we want to get our sea lanterns and place those 3 along the top like that. So we got them there like that. And we'll do, and before we do the middle part of the carriage, we'll do the same over here. We also do want to still put 3 quartz slabs on the back of this one as well. And we want to raise this up by 3 and then bring it over by 2 and then extend it down like that and put quartz slabs on it like that. So you walk through there. Now we want to do the same on this side as what we did over there. So 1 with the white concrete, the second one the blue, and the third one the white, and bring it across like this. Then we place a white one there, place a blue one there, and then place white in the middle like that. Not in this middle block though, because that's where you want to walk through to the next carriage. But as I said, if you want to build, make it longer, feel free to make more carriages if you want. So we should have this right now on the back, and now we want to place sea lanterns there as well. In fact, we'll put a quartz stairs there and a quartz stairs there and quartz slabs on top like that. We'll do the same over here, quartz stairs there, quartz stairs there, and slabs on top like that. Now we want to get the white concrete back, and we want to come 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then we want to miss a block and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or actually sorry, make that 6. So I'll do it again on this side. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, miss a block, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Because in the middle here is where we're going to have the doors to get into the carriage. Yeah, you have to actually go you have to have like the carriage, like you have to have like you got to go into the carriage in order to get into the engine. So, because the engine, I should have made the engines a bit longer though, but well, yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with how I've built those ones over there. So yeah. Now we want to repeat the glass concrete pattern that we did there too. Glass concrete. Okay. So we want to go glass, concrete, glass, concrete, glass, concrete. And if you did it correctly, the concrete, this should be concrete here, like this. And then we want to skip a spot and go concrete, glass, concrete, glass, concrete, glass. So it should look like this. Now we want to go and do the same on this other side over here. So glass, concrete, and so on like that. Oops. So we should have something that looks like that. Then we want to place white concrete just along the top of that, like so. I tried to make this with as little material as possible, because I didn't want the tutorials to take too long. This tutorial didn't want it to take too long and that. That's why I'm only going to show you how to build the one carriage, and also because they're all identical, you can just build more if you want. And feel free to watch the part again where I can build the carriage if you want to build more. Unless you're good at remembering. So now we want to get onto the tops here and drag them over like this with the quartz stairs. So we got it like that. And then one final exterior part. We just want to get the quartz slabs and cover up the roof. Like so. So that's pretty much it for the exterior, except the fact that I just got to put the door and the buttons there. So let's see, how did I place the doors on these ones? Alright, so the button is behind the door. The door is placed that way, and the button like that. I mean, you could place the door the other way if you wanted, and the button on the other side, or whatever's if you wanted, but I think it looks best like that. I recommend that. It looks better that way, I think. We want to do the same over here, so we want the door like that. I should mention these are iron doors, but I guess I don't really have to. I mean, yeah, you could see that. And then we want to place a button behind it. Now we're not going to need the in fact, I don't think we're going to be needing much of this now, so there we go. Now, let me see, just before yeah, that's good. Now, right, now, let's chuck buttons behind these doors inside as well. So now you should be able to open these doors from the inside and the out. Now before we continue and before we do the interior, there's a few more things we want. We want item frame. Let's grab us a map. We'll need that. We'll grab levers. We also need pressure plates. I like the stone pressure plates the best. And I think we also need a compass, because the compass is supposed to act like the speed meter of this. And hold on, there is one other thing we need. We do need the white concrete again for a minute, because we need to put it here, I think. So we raise this up here, and then like this. So we have it like that. We also want to place an item frame up there. We want to make the map, because we want to put a map in there. Actually, we don't want it up that high, and whoops, I didn't want to knock that out. We actually want it there with a map in it, because we're gonna be putting the lighting up along the top like this. So first we want to get our quartz stairs and have them positioned like that. So now we can now we drag our lighting along like that. So we got it like that. Now we want to place a door there. It doesn't really matter which way you place this one. Now we can put our door away for a minute and grab our button. Now I find for the interior the button looks better in front of the door. But again, you can place a door any way you want, and you can place the button any way you want. We want to place some sea lanterns up there like that, because if you did the roof correctly, you should have this gap here like this. If you did the top here correctly, you should have this gap like this. So you want to place sea lanterns in there. Now we want to place a quartz stairs there and a quartz stairs there. We want to place the lever there. We want to place an item frame there and put our speed meter there, aka compass. And we want to place an item frame there and a map inside that item frame, like that. So now let's get out of this area, and now let's start putting in the seats, the passenger seats. So we want to put one there and one there. Then we want like that. Then we want to skip a spot, one there and one there, like that. Then skip a spot and one there, like that. Then skip a spot and then one there and one there. So we got some passenger seats in the engine. Now we want to place us a stone pressure plate here. We're going to need the doors back now. We don't need the compass now. So we'll grab the stone pressure plate. The door, the iron door. We want the stone pressure plate there. Now we want to place two stone pressure plates there. And we want to place an iron door there and a stone pressure plate there. So now we want to come up here, place a seat. Or actually we should do the roof lighting first. If we do the roof lighting like this first, if we do the roof lighting first, we won't have to worry about the seats in the way. Because the seats can get a little bit annoying while they're there while you're doing the roof lighting, the interior lighting. So now we want to place the sea lanterns along like this. So now we should have that like that. Let's quickly chuck us a pressure plate there and an iron door there. Now we want to place a seat there and a seat there, then skip, and a seat there and a seat there. Now we want to place a seat, a seat there, and a seat there, and a seat there, and a seat there, and yeah. So this is how we want the carriage layout to be. So we want it to be like this. So this is how we have the interior of the carriage, the interior of all the carriages for that matter. And now we just want to place another item frame there with a map in it. This is supposed to be so they to show like, well, this is supposed to really be a like one of those special TV screens that show the map, and so the people know exactly where they are. So that's what this is supposed to be. So yeah, I think that's one more thing. We want to place a pressure plate there. And then yeah, I think that's it. That's how you build the monorail engine and the carriages. Because once again, the carriages are all identical, so if you just want to, if you're not very good at remembering, feel free to come back to the part where I start building the carriage, and then just extend the monorail even more if you want it, make it longer and that, if you want to. And if you want to make it, like if you want to make it really long, you might have to extend the rail more, so you can extend the rail and that. So yeah, that's how you build the monorail. Someday I'm going to I don't know. Someday I'm gonna leave this monorail here instead of destroying it. I'm gonna extend it and make it longer someday or another. Now before I end the video, I'm gonna quickly show you these builds of TSMC Minecrafts. Now, of course, I changed up some of the materials in that though, because this is a snowy and icy biome. So I wanted it to be a bit like a Minecraft Ratsical Kingdom. So I changed it up to fit the Ratsical style. So, but again, all these buildings around here are TSMC Minecraft's design. So once again, check him out.
Hello.
So this is modern sphere house. So I pretty much just changed it up a lot in that. I used like blue stained glass block and like light blue stained glass block actually, and ice and snow and that. Like that's packed ice, of course, because there's normal ice melts around lighting. Packed ice, and just in case there's people out there who didn't know, packed ice doesn't melt, even if it's in the nether or near lava. And this is the colours that I decided to use for the horse, and that's only 3 colours. I only used 3 colours on this. All I used is blue, white and black. I also did the same for here, but I still use pink as well though. This is a modern house. I also got 2 more of TSMC Minecraft's builds over that way somewhere. There's one over there in the distance. Hey, there's a mountain over there that looks like Pride Rock. So this is one of TSMC's modern houses. Again, I changed up some of the materials, pretty much most of them, so it would fit in with this. So it's pretty much mostly ice and snow. So yeah, I pretty much did the same with all these builds that of TSMC Minecrafts that I did in this world. So yeah, remember the TSMC Minecraft's channel. He's got some great stuff on there. He builds great buildings and that. On here, I decided to make some of the slabs out of 4 sheets of snow on top of each other. I did a bit of modification to the water fountain though. I put this big glass part up on top with a sea lantern up there like that. I'll put it on night time so you can Right. Look how that does. Look. That's the reason I experimented with it. I wanted to kind of see what effect I could do with it. So yeah. So I did that. I modified it and put that on top of it, and I think that makes it look really nice. Anyway, so what am I doing? This is a monorail tutorial, and here I am showing you a lot of stuff. But yeah. So yeah, that's the video. If you like it, please remember to leave a like and subscribe and comment, and you know how this works. So I'll see you in the next one.